During this show, we are bringing 3 complete systems to cover different price range. So for our main system, we're using our brand new G series streaming device with the new Leo GX clock, which is a prototype, driving the Marek monoblock power amplifiers with the YG Sony 2.2 loudspeaker. For the second system, we are using our Altair streaming DAC driving Marek monoblock with the range speaker R620. The third system is our Polaris streaming amplifier. This is an all-in-one machine directly driving the range speaker R610 bookshelf speakers. Let's take a look for the whole system. This is the Aries G2 streaming transporter, which we launched during the Munich show last year. It's $38.99. It do everything what we can, and it's packed with a lot of technologies. So we got a wireless streaming functions. It can be played through our Lightning DS with a Roon, with Spotify Connect, AirPlay, and anything you want. So the Aries G2 is connecting to the Vega G2. This is our flagship streaming DAC. The Vega G2 is an upgrade of our existing Vega DAC, not just for the regular like a DAC or analog design, but we just changed the whole structure. It also has a simple streaming functions, but it works best when it connects to the Aries G2. And the Vega G2 has a very cool function. What we call it is the analog volume control, which is using a relay-based R2R ladder network. So you can use the Vega G2 as a pure analog preamp. And also when you use it as a DAC, you don't lose dynamic when you change the volume, which means when you turn the volume really down, like going to like 30 or 40, you still get the best sound, like running at 100. So in this system, we don't use any of the analog preamp. We just drive the monoblock 3 pairs directly from the Vega G2. In the middle is our Leo GX reference master clock. This is a prototype during the show, but it's already working. We are going to launch it officially in the Munich show. I don't have the price right now, but as you can see, it shares the same looking for the other G2 series. It uses a Unity chassis. It also has our suspension foot to absorb the vibration. The display in front of the Leo GX shows the current sampling rate. And as you can see, we are playing something in Quad DSD right now. So the Leo GX actually have 2 of the atomic temperature stable clock inside. One is working for the frequency of the 44.1, and it's a multi-material, and the other one is for the 48. So not like the other master clock device, we are not generation what is called the word clock, which is like a sampling frequency, or we are not generating like a 10 megahertz reference clock. We're using this clock to generate the working clock frequency directly feed into the Vega DAC, which means it can boost the sound quality a lot. So on the bottom level, this our Marek monoblock power amplifiers is 200 into 8 and 400 into 4. So this monoblock has been on the market for a long time, but it still stands for the highest quality of what we can do for the Class D. It sounds just amazing. Because this is a huge room, it's 1,100 square feet, and it's got a huge, very high ceiling. So we're using 3 pairs of this speaker to drive the YG Acoustics, the Sony 2.2 speaker. This is a 3-way speaker. We are using 3 pairs to preamp the speaker, one for the woofer, one for the mid-range, and one for the tweeter.